check this out. Kubey. Kubey's got a Gurkha, you know? Ooh, this is definitely an ethnic looking knife, isn't it? Like the Indian type knives. Folding knife. But I think the designer is, well, Johan Jordan or whatever his name is. I think he's a South African. But this, woo. And has that got his, his logo on it, 14C, kind of a Tiffany blue. Is that what they call it, Tiffany blue? Don't worry about the price. I got a 20% discount code down below, so yeah, take 16 bucks off of that deal. So 60 something bucks all in, and you can get it in different variants. Sandvik steel, 3.5 inch, 8 overall, called a Gurkha, right? And then here it is, designed by, I guess it's Johan, maybe not, but Jordan, I would think. And I kept thinking he's South African. I could be wrong. But overall length, 7.99. Really? Really? Okay. Clip goes back and forth, left or right. Cage ceramic bearings. Tip up, left or right, like I said. Stainless steel, whatever. But it is a Kirky, or I always thought it was kukri type blade shape. Okay, no, whatever. Okay. But there we go. Here it is. Nice color. I like it. This Tiffany blue is getting to be really popular right now. I'm seeing a lot of knives with this color on it. So, at first, when I got this out, I looked at it and I go, it's not proportional. It's got a short blade and a long handle, right? So I go, okay, I gotta measure this. This is kind of weird though. 3.5 inch blade, 8 inch overall. There's a billion knives that are 3.5 inch blade, 8 inch overall. So, I mean, that would be the same proportion as my Spyderco PM2, pretty much, right? Because the PM2 is 8.25 overall, and a little less blade length. So that's even less proportional or whatever. But this is definitely proportional. It just looks a little odd. In fact, it's a little under 8 inches overall length, but that's 3.5 right there at 90 millimeters. Isn't that weird? I don't know, just looking at it, just looked like the blade was too short for the handle, but no, and there it is. Now, right up to the spacer, cut out here so you can flick it, because you know what? That's what you're going to need to do. You need to flick it open. So you got this cutaway all around in here. Let's check the blade. Make sure we got. Did I hit something? I'm always looking for nicks, and no, it's just me, I guess. Okay, so we're running around just like that. Yeah, okay. I thought I hit a nick or something, but no, I don't see anything there. No, it looks good. Plunge is symmetrical. Here's your lockup, 20%, let's say, with fingers crossed. Easy to disengage the lock bar on this, and it's gemmed. So just do that. It's over the detemp ball, and there she drops. Maybe a little tight. I don't know. You know what? Let me grab this. And is that number 8? I guess so. Okay, so have we... Well, it doesn't really feel overly tight, so yeah, okay, maybe not. No, now it seems like it's dropping a little easier. Okay, well, maybe I just needed to unsnug it and re-snug it. And there it goes. Wow, okay. Another thing you will figure out when you get this knife, if you get this knife, is that it's a chunky handle. So let's measure that up because it does feel that way. 14.7 at 0.57. Okay, are we there? Yeah. 0.58. Yeah, that's almost 6/10. I mean, if you look at just, here's my Eutectic knife, Trinity. That's a 0.46. You know what I'm saying? 0.58. That's a big difference. You know, so yes, this is going to feel chunky in the hand. Now, maybe that's a good thing if you really want to get a hold of it. You know what I'm saying? But, ooh, dog. Yeah, now, what do we got for blade stock? Because that looks fatter than 3mm. Really does. Okay, let's see what we got. Holy crap, there's no way, right? Oh, 0.15 at, that's 4mm. Wow, it does look chunky though, bud. Wow, I'm surprised. I haven't seen 4mm in a while on a knife. So those liners though, what do you think? Probably almost 2mm thickness on the liner. There's 4mm right there. Whew, yeah. So if you were 4mm, if you took 4mm off of here, because maybe if they were nested or something, instead of 15, you'd have 11mm. Now, what would 11mm be? Let's, just kind of imagine right there, 0.43. You know, so that would be huge. That'd be very, very slender, right? But, I mean, so basically these liners being as thick as they are, kind of take it out of the normal range of like 0.50 down to 0.46, and they kick it up to 0.58. So, yeah. So, yes, it's a chunk in the hand. It is. And how much does it weigh? Interesting shape, though. And really, when it's closed, I like it. I like the flow. And deep carry pocket clip, right or left hand. I wonder if these are, yeah, number 8's on the body. And not a whole lot of hardware here, right? That's it. Boom. And the pivot. And then whatever pocket clip you got to deal with. 145 on grams. So let's kick back around to ounces. 5.1. Okay. I mean, it's not ridiculous, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? But 4mm blade stock. You can jump up on here at least. And you got the jimping to do so. So there, but... geez, a bit of a recurve, huh? Yeah, you got a recurve here. So, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yeah, it's a little bit more challenging to do a recurve. For me, at least. Here's your backspacer, which is G10. And it rolls all the way around, doesn't it? And then for a little lanyard, there you go. Wow, okay. Kubey. They're doing some interesting things. What else? Oh, the hamster. Have you guys seen the hamster? Maybe this is more your style. I don't know. Titanium with what? Oh, 14C. Okay. Oh, baby. This girl's going to come get you. Ooh, just drop. Talk about guillotine. Whoo, dog. You better get away from this. Isn't that wild? Okay, I'm going to do a little separate video on this thing, but I just couldn't help myself but whip it out when I had the chance. There it is. This one, though, the Gurkha. Feels good. It's a chunk. It's not overly heavy. It's in the 5-ounce range, so no, not horrible, but, and at least it's right and left hand deep carry, all that kind of stuff. I'll tell you one thing, it's solid as a rock. Look at those liners, those steel liners, shit. And then this 4mm, yeah, it ought to hold up. It ought to get her done. And you know what? It's not a flipper. And that may be a plus to you guys that just go, shit, I'm done. I've had enough flipper time. Okay, then you know what? This has got to be very appealing, and really the overall look of it's really nice. So check it out. Here's what they say on the box, right? The model KU397, and this B being the blue, right? 14C28N G10. Kubey, right there. I'll put the link down below. I mean, the discount code as well, so you can get 20% off if you want to buy that, or the hamster, or whatever else, right? Because Kubey, I like it. And they're doing some great OEM stuff, aren't they? I really like it. All right, take care. Links below, and stay sharp.